Today, we're going to be speaking about why a narcissist cannot leave you alone. Because the truth is, a narcissist really cannot leave you alone. You see, when you are in a relationship with a toxic person, it is all about power and control. Toxic individuals do not want you to be in control of yourself. And in fact, any output of individuality from you, any signs of individuality from you will get you hurt by a narcissist, whether physically or maybe verbally or subtly in some way. It can be anything as, like a put down or a slander. They don't like something about you. But, as I say in my other videos, these people, they know your triggers, they know your weaknesses. So with that said, any sign of individuality from you, any sign of self-control on your part will get you hurt. It will get your triggers nudged by this individual. In order for a narcissist to be okay with you, and even that, they're never okay with you. You have to be dependent upon them. I always say that a narcissist has to attach you to their hip. They have to be able to be in control of you. So even when you get up the courage to leave, this will cause a major narcissistic injury because you are acting in a place of individuality. You are controlling yourself and you are telling yourself that you must go. At this point, the narcissist can feel instinctively that they have lost control. When they feel that they have lost control, they go into high gear to provoke you and to do things that will cause you damage. They may ruin your car. They may call your job and slander you. They may gossip about you. They may call you and hurl insults to you. They may text you constantly trying to put you down, all in an attempt to break your confidence and to get you to rely on them. This is not like a narcissist issue. This is a toxic people or person issue. My advice, as always, is to leave if you can. That's easier said than done, especially because although you may leave, a narcissist cannot leave that easy. They cannot give up control that easy. They cannot lose control of their puppet, which is you, that easy. I remember, leaving a narcissist, and actually that person broke up with me first, and I was trying to get back with them. The moment I stopped, and the moment I just gave up on the relationship because I was educated on how toxic it was, that was the moment that this individual began to consistently pursue me for years. Now, what happened there? I mean, if you broke up with me, then obviously you should leave me alone, or you should be okay, But they broke up with me and they were okay with the fact that I was chasing at one point. But the moment I stopped chasing is the moment that they realized that they have lost control and did a complete U-turn. You see, they were never over me. They were never over me. Why? Because they still had control. But the moment I gave up control, they begin to show now that they really didn't give up. The narcissist cannot leave you alone. The only way a narcissist will leave you alone is if you consistently show that you are no longer interested. You stop responding to them. You stop reacting to them. You stop answering their calls, and you block them on everything. Eventually, they'll give up, but they will always hover They will always come back to see if you'll come back. And to some extent, they're very delusional because it takes them a while, or at least in my case, it takes a while for them to see or understand that, hey, I don't want you. They can't get that through their head. They don't understand like that they're not always wanted, and that no one is going to put up with their toxic relationship, at least a healthy individual. Someone who's working to heal their codependency, or someone who has healed it, that person is not gonna tolerate a toxic relationship. So a narcissist will never really leave you alone. You have to leave them alone. And even then, I mean, we got to give credit to these individuals. We got to give credit to toxic people. They are very persistent. They are consistent in their pursuit of you. And unless you outdo them in your consistency, you will go back. Unless you educate yourself on the fact that these people do not change, you will go back. Because when they come back to you and they promise change, if you are manipulated by that, you will go back. You see, the thing is that a narcissist cannot, I have some narcissists in my life that are family members, and they can't behave for more than, I give them a week. They can behave for a week. After that, they go back to their normal behavior. They cannot behave because, as I said in my other videos, you have to understand the pathology of these individuals. This is the psyche. Just as we are breathing naturally and instinctively, because this is what we do, they manipulate. They have drama constantly because this is what they do. It is a part of their psyche. It is their pathology. It is the way their brain is made up and wired. So can a narcissist leave you alone? No. I mean, if they wanted to, if you no longer offer them anything and they've broken you down to the core and you have nothing to offer, then yes. But even when they do that and they get a glimpse of you later on living your best life, doing your thing, they will make a U-turn and come back because they need that. You're showing too much confidence, and look at all these shiny things you have in your life, and you're doing it. Man, your life looks good. I want to be a part of that. So they'll come back to see if they can come in. Don't let them in. Keep the door shut on these toxic people. That's all I have to say for today, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.